The night everything changed, from village girl to vice chair, my story. Hi, my name is Jackie. I'm the first child of my parents, and if you ask me, I'll tell you I was their favorite. I had a beautiful childhood, spoiled some might say, but mostly loved. I walked hand in hand with my dad. He visited me in boarding school, and even when I got into university, while everyone else was busy being independent, I still went with my dad. That was our bond. He came home at 5 p.m. sharp every evening, told us stories, taught us about our culture and traditions. Even though we went to some of the best schools in Nigeria, at home we were only allowed to speak our mother tongue. English was for outside. Inside we stayed rooted. One thing he always said stuck with me. When you speak to a man, look him in the eyes. Firm handshake, no flinching. That's how I grew up, firm, strong, confident. But then, everything changed. I was about 10. Every Christmas, we packed our best clothes, food, gifts, and went to the village. It was tradition, a time to celebrate with grandparents, cousins, uncles, a time of laughter, games, and endless stories. That year, it was different. As we arrived, my cousins whispered something that didn't make sense. "Your dad is introducing a new wife tonight." What? My dad. Not my dad. Yes, polygamy is legal in Nigeria. Yes, many of my relatives had multiple wives, but not my dad. He was different, educated, enlightened, and he had all girls. And in our culture, girls don't inherit property. He needed a boy, an heir. That night, everything I knew cracked. As dinner approached, my mum pulled us aside. She shut us inside the house, locked the door, told us not to open it no matter what. We were starving, tired, confused. I could hear my baby sisters crying, but my mum stayed firm, silent, pacing. I thought she was praying, maybe rebuking spirits. After all, she was a born-again Christian, and fiercely protective. Then came the banging. My dad, yelling from the front door, "Open the door!" Then his brothers, "Joy, open the door!" She didn't. Then he came to my window, tapped gently. "Jackie, Jackie, can you open the door?" I asked as I stood up and moved towards it. Just as I reached out, my mum screamed, "Jackie, do not open that door." I froze, caught between the two people I loved most in this world. I was confused and afraid, paralyzed. Then suddenly the door shattered as they forced it open. The exchange that followed was bitter and loud. My mum was in tears and my dad was furious. I remember his words as if it were yesterday. "This is my house. If you don't want to stay, pack your bags and leave." She replied, "I helped build this house." He responded, "Then take the roof and go." The next morning we left. He did not come after us. The man I once idolized was gone. That night broke something in me, but it also planted a seed of resilience. I learned early that strength isn't about loud voices or firm handshakes. It's about standing tall when your world is falling apart. Today, I serve as the Vice Chair of the African Development Bank. I have sat at tables once reserved for men. I have inherited spaces no one thought a girl from that house could ever reach. But I carry my story with me. Every handshake, every policy signed, every village child I fight for. Because pain, when embraced, can become power. And that little girl who stood at the door, she never opened it, but she opened 1,000 others.